Hey, 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 what's up, man? I'm your migrant international master eating pets live on stream. What's your favorite kind of pet to eat? What's up, Schumacher? So, 5+5 casual. Learn, donate, or don't learn. Read blogs instead. Yeah, what's up, man? You're the first viewer, and you immediately challenged me. So we got a 5+5 casual challenge. Boom, it's on the board. I'm gonna get you. Focusing. I'm focusing. You played the black pieces. No, you play with the black pieces. With the black pieces. You don't play the black pieces. You play with the black pieces. Lichess. Grammatically incorrect. You play with the black pieces. Alright. We're focusing. Focus. Your chess league. My chess league doesn't start ever because I quit my scam team that I hate. And I hate playing in the morning anyway. So I'm fully done with Hungarian chess team league. Forget that, man. Something I should have done a long time ago was quit playing in that. They're the worst team ever, and I just tolerated it for so long, but now enough is enough. Done with those guys. But I don't want to play at all. Not in the morning, anyway. Even if my team was a good team, I still wouldn't play. Even if they were correct and whatever, I still wouldn't play. I will not do the morning chess anymore. So d takes c5. Why did I play that? God damn it. I didn't mean to play c5. Fuck, that wasn't the plan. Alright, whatever. The plan was something else. I tried to focus and I got distracted. Immediately I look at the chat, I start reading chat, start talking about shit. I said I was going to focus and I don't stick to my guns. So basically I think of this is classical Nimzo, but it's in effect it's a Queen's Gambit accepted with reverse colors, isn't it? I'm playing the white side of the Queen's Gambit accepted down a tempo. But on the other hand, I moved my bishop twice already to grab this pawn on c5. So it's almost like I'm down two tempi, effectively. We know this variation. We've been here before. Yeah, this is a theoretical line. But I haven't played a game in this line in years and years. I mean, in a real game. Not that playing you isn't a real game. Thomas Rainson, good afternoon. Afternoon is one way to put it. I don't consider 12:30 to be afternoon. I consider it to be late morning. But I'll give you credit. It's too early anyway. Thomas Rainson, thank you. Nice to see you, sir. Sire, sorry. We don't say sir here. So bishop d3. That prevents me from moving my knight. But it blocks his d-file. I think that it's more common to put the bishop on e2, actually. These types of positions. But what can I do about it? Knight c6 blocks me up. But it's a common idea anyway. Hello. My name is International Master. I'm 100 years old now. I'm the same age like Jimmy Carter. Alright. Shit. Oh, whatever. I have a plan. Very subtle. Yeah, he stopped it. Okay, that was just part of the plan. Now I know that... see, if the bishop were on e2, he wouldn't be attacking h7, and I could do like knight h5, which is a common plan. Plan with the man. How about like... oh no, that loses a piece. Knight e7 is no good. a5 is anti-positional. Or anti, if you prefer. So bishop e7 is a common move here. What else can I do? h6, which is slow. I mean, shit. Not in love with this. Passive. One way to describe my position is passive, and I didn't want to play this variation. My hand just like reached out and did it. I have hand and brain, basically. I can do hand and brain with one person. My hand and brain are not like even remotely working together. Now we have problems. This is the issue, you know. What am I going to do now? d5? Well, that's all fine and good, but I'll have to take back with the pawn on d5, which sucks. I can't play knight h5, h6 sucks, d6 sucks, everything sucks. I have no good moves. Maybe knight a5, centralizing. Maybe. Knight a5, centralizing. I have seen b4 from people very early in these type of lines. The hand and brain are totally disconnected. The other day, like, I resigned in a totally equal position because it was Tuesday's tournament against Nefedov. I thought I was slightly better for most of the game, and then at the end it was about equal. Maybe I had a tiny advantage and I just resigned because I just hovered my hand over the resign button and then clicked twice. Coincidence? Or subconsciously I just wanted to lose. Alright, so this is a very centralizing move. Off to the side of the board, hitting c4 and opening up my rook. Common problem in all openings where you're fianchettoing on b7, your knight is going to either c6 or d7. On c6 it gets in the way. Now, what I was hoping to play was d5. What does it do? Just like lose a pawn or something? Put on. So I take back with the knight, or h6. Boy, h6 looks great, huh? That's not too slow. I don't want to hang my h7 pawn when I go d5. Pawn takes d5, knight takes d5. But the problem with this is that it's slow. h6 is slow, and he might have time to do something constructive. I'm not sure what. If white plays like h3, subconsciously didn't want to play the game any longer. Yeah, Nefedov frustrated me. I thought I was better, and then it turned out I had nothing, and I guess I was just pissed. Queen b2. Now that's a good square. Nice move. Alright, but that gives us plan B, right? The classic classic plan B. I like my knights in the center because obviously, you know, I'm doing really well in terms of central control here. This is okay, but the rest of my pieces do nothing. So white has this knight, his bishop. Bishop's gonna go. You know, I could triple his pawns here. Would you like tripled pawns? How about tripled pawns? Apparently he doesn't want triple pawns. Alright. And now, we're on our own, as Fritz used to say. Bishop f6. Bishop e2 was rather passive. Alright. I was prepared for this eventuality. And unfortunately queen c7 gets hit by yeah, I think we're going to have to take drastic measures. I'm attacking his e-pawn. Look out, your e-pawn's hanging. Alert. Watch the e-pawn, bro. You don't want to lose that central pawn. Move your knight somewhere. Knight b5. I'm funny, aren't I? I think I'm funny, but I'm not really. So he's still fine. It's all nothing after everything's said and done. I've got nothing. Great. And then what? Position is not advantageous for me. So what can I do next? Oh shit, lose my A pawn? Maybe. Wow. Oh yeah. Get out of there. Can you get out of there, please? Oh shit, my A pawn. Ivanchuk likes taking said pawn. He didn't take it, he could have taken it, but instead goes to the active rook d3. Alright. What's my rook doing on the c file anyway? Nothing. Maybe it was doing something. Well, my knight is stupid. For something new and totally different, my knight on a5 is stupid. So he's equal. God damn. How are you equal? That's not fair. Maybe he's even better now. Nah, these pieces aren't very active. You know, knight a5 didn't work out though. Good game by Schumacher. Both knights on the side. Looks like equal. Imbalance in the pawn structure. Hey, kingside majority. Welcome everybody. We're taking Blitz challenges 5+5 casual only. If anyone's interested. Right. You got me, babe. I got no squares for my knight. Well, there's b7. Everyone's favorite Martian. I've got a freaking beautiful square there on b7. Look at that. Nothing like a fianchetto knight. I'd challenge you if I had the time. I have to hit the road soon. You've got villages to pillage and burn. Right? Oh no. Pawn structure chess. That was a risky undertaking. The Undertaker. Still a draw. I know you Vikings. I didn't see any Icelanders signed up for the World Senior. Last year, Hannes played, and you know, obviously the year before that, I played Danielson at the World Senior. Boy, Schumacher's play is a little dubious here. What's he doing? He's going to a lost ending. Or what could very possibly be or become a lost ending. This is a terrible decision by him, to let his pawn structure be destroyed. He no longer has a majority on the queen side, effectively. I mean, qualitatively. It seems like a bad idea. I wonder if e5 is a good move. So how serious is this, bro? King and pawn endgame is possibly lost for white, but I'm not sure. Now the single Icelander signed up. I mean, the location is kind of obscure. No, it's a. Yeah, they're insulted because they chose a different island. I guess. The Icelanders are hurt. They're hosting the tournament on an island, and it's the wrong one. Anyway, that's my theory. What do you think? Jealousy, island jealousy. Why didn't I just play f4? What's wrong with me? Maybe there's some plan behind this. I don't want his king to come to d4, but I'm probably winning anyway. Let me see. Maximum mobility. Let's go here. f4. No. He's always got a4. When in doubt, put more pawns on the wrong color. No, he can go a4, a5, a4, bishop e2. Can I get my bishop trapped? Here. Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Oh no. He traded. Rating. I'm Scooby-Doo. Can we get some Scooby snacks here? I'm waiting for the right... No, that's Rastro. Sorry. I always get Astro and Scooby-Doo confused. That's just wrong. I mean, how can you do that, Sledgy? How can you confuse Astro and Scooby-Doo? It's just totally wrong. Totally different cartoon dog we're talking about here. Rastro. One pawn. Look, it's 2 pawns against 2. How are you going to stop my... How are you going to stop me? Oh no. Oh no. The bishop isn't in the most convenient spot. It has some trouble stopping the pawn there. I could have played king d4. Would you like to trade bishops? Poor Schumacher. Oh, that's a neat move. That could be effective. Oh no. Take b5? No, take king c6. Alright. I can go here. What does that do, though? Absolutely nothing. Oh, why did I do that? I could have put my king on d4. I'm like an idiot. Could have put my king on d4. It was over after that. Now what's he doing? That's not going to save you. No brain, no pain. In the clear. You're not going anywhere, Wendy. Wow. Cross table, move times, analysis. Shit. It's a draw. It was a draw. It's even a draw here. Oh my god. He only has one move that's not a draw. I mean, that's a draw. The opposite of not a draw. Only bishop e8. Wow. Tough to find that move. That was a tough one. Yeah, it's the only move that makes any sense. Otherwise, you just drop a pawn. Holy shit. But I could have put my king on d4. Yeah. I was winning already, and I blew it by not putting my king on d4. Unbelievable. It should have been a draw, though. Let's see. Take, take, take. Here. Here. Wow. So this is interesting, to say the least. King e1 is a draw. Wow. Only king e1 draws. Crazy, bro. So what, you can get over there, get my pawn, and get back in time to hold a draw? King d4, king f2. If I try to keep the pawn, I can't win this pawn and keep you from going after the other. I can't do both things at the same time. I can do one or the other. I can win the b pawn, though. Or can I? Damn, that's freaking annoying. So I really have a problem. Okay, I mean, it's not surprising that it's a draw. Somehow. But I mean, you really push the limits of this thing. I mean, you should basically be on the verge of loss here. How about the opening? Wow, no games. That's crazy. What? Because of bishop d3? How's there no games here? Check it out. 1973, Cham Istvan, my old draw buddy. We had a lot of draws. Ishti. Rest in peace, Istvan. He took out the weaker Robert Wade. I knew both of these players. That's how old I am. I told you guys in the chat there, Ageless Legend IM. What if I told you I hung out with Rob Wade at his house, and I also played many games with Cham Istvan? Yeah, baby, and they played in 1973, the year after I was born. Crazy, huh? How about some challenges? Is everyone afraid? So that's crazy, wow. Yeah, everybody plays bishop e2. This is still kind of theory. I'm surprised there's not more games in this position, though. You can also play rook d1. Clearly. Carl Berger, who I never faced. Carl Berger. I did play a tournament with him in it in 1988. Toth Bela versus Miles. I think Toth Bela's still around somewhere. He's pretty old. Alright guys, let's get some challenges. Come on. What am I going to have to do? Random endgame puzzles? It's interesting how much more popular bishop g5 is than bishop f4. I kind of thought they were interchangeable. Funny how that works. Different but interchangeable. Anyways, let's do an endgame puzzle while we're waiting for a devastating opponent to show up. Let's see, puzzle themes, endgame. We are in check, and we have a limited number of squares and possible moves. Interposing the rook. Interposing the rook, we trade rooks. Takes with check, and then white's only move. No, white has a couple moves. If we interpose the rook, white has to exchange rooks. We take. If bishop b2, it looks hard to get that pawn through, and it's probably a draw. So I don't know about this exchanging rooks business. I think we have to do something else. I think the solution must be king d7. King d7 looks promising because we're taking away the c6 square. he can't get behind our pawn. If we play king d7, he can't stop the pawn with the rook. Check doesn't really help, so he probably has to play bishop b2, and then we have the fork, knight c4, and that looks really problematic for white. So I guess king d7, and then the fork here on c4. Let's make sure. But that was the plan. Grinding 2600, baby. Now, king c6 would allow rook b8. Would that matter? Usually there's only one solution. So I have to attack his rook. It's either king c6 or king c8. One of them must be bad for some reason, but why? How? So I feel like king c6 allows rook b8, and then knight takes b2, rook c8 check. But he also has, I also have king c8, or king c6, rook b8, king c7. So king c8, maybe. There could be another problem, though. Yeah. King c8, rook b5. Knight takes b2, rook c5 check. I'm not sure we're winning. Maybe it is king c6. But either way, it would be an issue, right? King c6, rook b8. Knight takes b2, rook c8 check. King c6, rook b8, king c7, rook b5. What do I do about that? And still knight takes b2. Oh, I see. So we got a check. There's a check on d6 in some line. How does that comes into it? So it's like, check this out. King c6, rook b8. King c7. That's the key. And now, rook b5, rook d6 check. And I can interpose my rook on c6. So, king c6, rook b8, king c7, rook b5, rook d6 check. And we're winning. See? Watch this. Rook b8, king c7, rook b5, and then rook d6 check. That's the key, you know, so we can interpose the rook here on c6. See, I'm not good at other puzzles, but at endgame puzzles I'm good. I think it's something about there being less pieces on the board. It just makes it easier. Success! Alright, if that's it, you know, I'd like some more challenges, please. 5 plus 5. How do they just like drop from 20 viewers to 12? It's weird. 1 minute ago I had 20 viewers. They saw me do an endgame puzzle and they all left. Alright, we'll do another one. I hope you all leave. Oh, there's Heroku. Wow. There's Heroku. 5 plus 5. That's right. Don't be afraid to subscribe. The Kraken. Kraken wins by force. I lied. It doesn't win by force. This is my favorite opening. We have bishop e3. I need to pay more attention to this variation. It's probably not a bad move. You know, knight g4 makes you wonder, is knight g4 really a bad move? Well, let's find out. I don't think I ever played knight g4 before. But Can it be bad? Now I have e5 with tempo. Tempo, tempo. I'm a big believer in e5. But it's also not obligé. But if it's with tempo, I like it. Alright, we gotta play faster. Obligé. I don't know if that's how they really say it in French, but sounds cool. I have a friend who speaks French. He said it like that, so I assume he's telling the truth. I'm not going to trade off my central pawn for nothing. Nice try. Take, take, take. And now are you telling me I have to? I can't maintain my center? f6 is out of the question. We're overloaded. Wow. So it looks like I have no choice. Nice. Well, I think I made a mistake then. I probably should have taken last move. But whatever. Alright. The other possibility, of course, is g6. Now, basically, we're playing a weird Steinitz or Philidor exchange variation. Weird in the sense that, I mean, the bishop is a bit strangely placed on g3, but I don't know if that's good or bad. White should have a theoretical advantage here based on this very powerful pawn on e4. Don't believe the hype, you know, people that like make blogs and stuff on lichess. You know, bullet chess and stuff like that. This is the fastest you should play. Honestly, anybody. Chess is about thinking. This pawn leaves white with a long-term advantage. Nettie, what's up? Do you prefer Nettie or Net-I? Jetty or Jedi? Jedi sire. Net-I. The Jedi. Net-I the Jedi. Lithuania. So, castle, castle. White's better. Haruku castle kingside. He could also try to castle queenside, which would be more. It would be more dynamic. Hey, we got another challenge from Net-I. Nice. I like your ghost. Stop ghosting us. Hey, everybody. All right. The exciting world of, ooh, f4. Not a safe move. So if I take and play c5, we can go on the queen side with the pawns, but it's too slow. I mean, he's playing f4. This is a very aggressive and probably like good move. I don't think we can screw around here. He's starting to ram that e-pawn forward and maybe like just take over the center. So we cannot waste time. d5 is interesting. It looks like white's better. Rook e8 is a move. Bishop d7 is a move. Bishop d7 actually seems best. Not a very exciting move. But I can get the bishop perhaps to c6, where it can attack the white center. Now, white has an interesting possibility here. Several interesting possibilities. But I won't name any names. You're missing my jokes. I got a new voice from my cold I've had for like 4 weeks now. So my jokes sound even better. And I hear them echoing in my head. Alright, A4. You can hear my jokes echo in my own head because of my nasal congestion. So this is interesting. B4 even, if you're really aggressive. You know, this move may have been overlooked by me. But I have B4, yeah, B4, knight D7, B5. Oof. That could be a problem. B4, B5. Oh no. B4, B5, pawn B5, pawn B5. Then he just like takes with the bishop. Bishop takes, knight takes. I'm just losing a freaking pawn there. Unless I have counterplay along the B file. But Heroku's using a strange amount of time. He usually plays very quickly. Rook E1. Somewhat hesitant. I need a reason not to play this. Obviously, you know, bishop F6. So, I guess he can go knight D5 now. But he's a little extended. Overextended or extended? His extended family. What happens to 23andMe when it goes under? Someone was asking this question. You know, when these companies who control your like genetic data, if they like go out of business, like what happens to your DNA information? It gets like sold to another company. I would never give people my DNA. Just personal friends. No. Seriously, what are we doing here? Ooh, D5. That's an amazing move. Look at that. Does A6 have a name? I call it the Kraken. It's my own name. I named it. It's been played. There's a couple of guys who play it. Martin Merva from Slovakia and Jens Uwe Nielsen from Denmark are both IM. No, Merva's a GM and Jens is a IM, and they both play it a lot. And the other players that play it include Drazic and my friend Sebe Attila, and you know, so there's 4 or 5 title players. But I call it the Kraken, and it has a lot of flexibility. I'm serious about this opening. This is not a joke. Merva played it a lot, and it has a lot of flexibility, so you can transpose to other things, you know, which makes it kind of cool. It can be a Pirc, it can be a Nimzovich defense, it can be a modern, it can be, it can even transpose to the Najdorf, believe it or not. They go knight F3. You can transpose to the Pirc if they go knight F3 if you want to, but there's other possibilities. So there's various ways to play it. I really like the flexibility it affords you. And most importantly, like, people just don't know what to do. You know, they don't have anything prepared. So they're kind of on their own when you play it, and oftentimes they don't play the best moves. And that's the advantage of playing offbeat openings, I think. So the Kraken is a good choice. Oh, shit. Okay. Queen D2. Sane and sound response. Now, I'm on the verge of overextending. Nice. Damn it. Crazy. Crazy, huh? Crazy with the tactics. How do you like your overextension? Are you not overextended? Maybe not. There's no threat here. I'm not threatening D4. Don't worry. I really hope this works. I kind of missed, I missed something. It might have been simpler. Actually, I missed a lot of things. That I missed. I missed everything he could do. But anyway, the good news is we're still probably okay. I'm a big fan of flexibility. What are my thoughts on the Philidor? You know, we have this friend on the stream, and said person he really likes the Philidor. And I was joking with him, half joking, half serious. You know, I was like, well, why play the Philidor when you can play the Kraken? Because when you play the Philidor, you're committing to e5, and you're preventing your opponent from playing e5. When you play the Kraken, you know, you're letting them play e5 and overextend themselves. So this was my joke. Wow, Queen b3, nice move. What am I going to do now? Well, it's time to be very careful. Damn, dude. We may have serious problems here. He has 16 seconds left. He comes up with Queen b3. I screwed up. Okay, rook e8, no. Move the knight. Good idea, but where? It looks like knight b6 might be forced. My god. This sucks. Queen d6. Okay. This looks awkward and probably losing. Phew, bro. Wow. So I'm basically completely screwed. I have to do this. And I'm worse now. Worse. But not lost. Don't eat boar's head liverwurst. If you value your life. I never liked liverwurst anyway. What are you doing, man? Oh, he's desperate. He saw that. Oh no. Can I take that pawn? Not recommended. Wow. I predict he's going to trade queens. Rook e7. 7th rank. No. Guys are tough. These guys are tough. They've been training hard on my stream over the course of many years. Check. You want my pawn? Yeah? That's not safe. What? Yeah, this has to be. Phew. That's not good. Well, I should take the whole piece. Think about the piece. Check. Now you can trade queens. Oh, dropped your queen. Did I miss mate in one there? No. He's not resigning. And I can't find a mate. It will be over soon. It will all be over soon. Why can't I find a freaking mate, man? Oh. Alright. Jeez. How was that opening? You know, I don't trust this move I played. I've had very few games against bishop e3. So knight g4 is dubious. I saw this before. So Merva has a game against Sipos István, who's like the president of the... I think he's like the president of the Hungarian Chess Federation now. Pretty strong IM. So Merva, what did he do? E6? No, the other guy did e6. E6 is possible. It looks stupid, but it's not. E5. Okay, so my move... Yeah, e5 I played before. E5 is fine. It's probably the best move. Okay, I wanted to try this, but it's worse than I thought. Yeah, so you should go bishop g5, and on h6, bishop h4. This is nothing, because here I'm just playing a kind of bad Pierts. Yeah, my knight is misplaced on g4. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, so he has to play bishop g5, though. This is the only way for white to punish knight g4. Alright, net I. Oh, Philidor's a little underrated, but I think you need a lot of skill to play it with black. You need a lot of skill, and you really have to understand. You have to understand, like, hypermodernism. Because the thing I think that makes the Philidor... I mean, personally, I think the Philidor... You know, I like the exchange variations where you're trading on d4 a lot of times. And it's almost like hypermodern. When you give up... If you give up the e5 pawn and play an exchange Philidor, it goes from being a sort of stodgy passive opening to more of a hypermodern one where you're trading off your strong point on e5. And that's the way that a lot of good players like Mamedyarov and Ispianu played it. And but it takes, again, it's not easy to play the Philidor, and I think that most people don't have the skill to play it. So what's that net I? Well, here we are, rematch after 5,000 games. Just 26, not 5,000. By the way, guys, I'm closing in on 30,000 games myself. I need 728 games. So here we go. Yeah, we'll have a rematch after 5,000 games. I agree. All right, I'm not gonna play the Kraken every game, but I do like it. You know, I like it. It's fun. A3. The only purpose of that move would be to prevent bishop b4. You can play bishop c4 and give your bishop a hidey hole. Now a3, I don't think we're going to be facing a lot of a3 in the future. This is not really a critical variation for me to have to worry about. Yeah. No, it happens sometimes when I go e5, white exchanges pawns, and then there's bishop b4. That actually happens in some lines. It also stops b5, b4. How bad can it be? Alright. So I think, you know, it's kind of useful against e5. What isn't it useful against? e6? Like, even in the French, it's a useful move. Again, it prevents bishop b4. If I try to turn this into a French, no, a3 is not a bad move here. No, not such a bad move. Anyway, I can play b5. But, you know, the question is, like, do I want to play b5 if you've already prevented b4 in advance? Probably not the greatest idea in the world. This is interesting. There's the ability, I can play it like a Nimzovich, and this is what I was talking about. The flexibility of the Kraken. How can I make use of this? I could play a French or a Nimzovich. You're an FM. Oh. Wow, you have, what? You have 9.5 out of 11 with Philidor. Wow. Well, I think it's hard to teach to people, though. You know, I think that black has to be pretty strong to understand how to play the Philidor. Like, I knew this, I will not name names, but I knew a GM who taught all his students to play the Philidor, you know, but I thought it was sort of maybe weird to teach the Philidor to low-rated players, you really need a lot of skill. So, okay. I wouldn't recommend the Philidor to players like below 2,000. I mean, it's still a fairly... if you play in the classical way, I mean, I guess it's okay, but wouldn't be my choice. I think it's an advanced opening. Bishop f4. Interesting. Right. Yeah, I think it's better to play with the e5 pawn for less experienced players. It's okay if their position's a little bit passive, but they maintain the strong point on e5. It's harder for amateurs to grasp, you know, trading off the strong point. They may not play actively enough, or but I mean, the Philidor is simple to approach it. You use strong point e5. That's like the argument our friend on the stream has, you know. So what am I doing now? Am I going to play e5? I mean, I'm not trying to argue that the Kraken is a great opening, but it's underestimated, you know. Or it's better than it looks. You know, it deserves. My initial creation of this opening was kind of based on the fact that I was looking at it with the engine, and it was like the computer says it's better than the Czech defense. You know, like c6. C6 is kind of considered to be like a real variation, you know, and it's sort of funny because I think that a6 might literally be better than the Czech defense, which is treated in some places like it's almost like a reasonable opening. I think a6 is better than c6. Again, this is a Peart's idea, you know. a6 is the modern way of playing the Pearts, where a lot of times in the let's say you see your example of the classical Pearts. The thing is, old school way of playing the Pearts was to play like c6 all the time, but it's essentially passive. Wow, h4. That's violent. That's not nice. You're not a nice person to do that. I don't like you anymore. This could get dangerous. We had a game yesterday we went over on my analysis stream where it was a Queen's Gambit or something, and Black played like h5, and I was like, I don't know if you want to do that. This type of position. Okay. Attack. Well, I'm not gonna really let you sacrifice your bishop on h6. So I think that white has good chances to overextend here. Attack is nice. You're gonna lose your dark square bishop, which is a valuable piece. It's your better bishop. Your pawns are on light squares, so you have more space, but you're going to lose your dark square bishop. So I don't know. Yeah, h4 is kind of a wild move. Maybe I should have waited on castling there. I don't know if I trust your position, but I don't know if I trust mine. Uh-oh. So if I take, you take on g6. And that means you could possibly play bishop f4. I'm not going to play knight h8, not an option. So we go here. Philidor. Yeah, very Philidorian. Passive but solid for Black. Yeah, I like hypermodern chess. I never learned classical openings really until I was already a pretty strong player. Okay. Would you like to sacrifice your bishop? Yes? Okay. Now what? You might still be okay. I recommend castling queenside and then taking with the queen on e3. Still attack. You're going to give me indigestion if you keep attacking. Man. You know, maybe Basman was onto something when he loved to play a6, h6. You know, but the thing is, like, when you move your rook pawns, and this sounds sort of basic, but it's true, you know, there's no absolutely weak square on the 6th rank. You know, all the squares on the 6th rank are still controlled. So give me that. Take with the queen. And now you have good pawn structure. No. Rusty. He fell for the trap. Have to take with the pawn. No take backs. You had your chance. You had your chance, man. After 5,000 games, you get a rematch. I told you to castle queenside. Oh no. Losing all of his rooks. Oh no, it's giveaway chess. Oh no. Knight takes d5, come on. You want to lose everything? King b3. Come on, king b3, king a4. Smothered mate. Smothers, brothers. Alright, so let's see the opening. How about this h4, huh? a3 is a novelty. It's not that bad. And I think the best way is probably to follow up with bishop c4 and try to make this a3 have a purpose. But my response, I can play anything. g6, e6, b5, e5. I mean, this is perfectly okay for black. Interestingly, the computer wants to take here. I would think that's normally a mistake. Strange. So here takes. You could take the f pawn. I mean, this kind of ending is okay for black, but not great maybe. Wow, the computer's number one is h4 immediately. But that's kind of a little early, right? I haven't committed to castling yet. Now h4. That was, for a moment, it was the top move on the engine. Yeah, don't play h5. The computer thinks it's okay, but I would be afraid to play h5 here. I played a perfect game. I'm cheating. And now this wasn't the best move. You should play f takes e. And you're still only slightly worse, because your space compensates for your lack of dark square bishop. Oh no, I cheated. 0 inaccuracy, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. 9 cent upon loss. Kraken. Okay guys, I can't stay too long today, so we've got time for a few more challenges. I might be able to stay about an hour max. So, we've got about an hour if anyone wants to challenge me. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to doing endgame puzzles and groveling for money. Please. Donate. Help me go to the World Senior. I'm going to Portugal. Please, guys, subscribe. Nettie, subscribe. Where's Asterby? Asterby's never here on Fridays. He must have something on Fridays. Guys, please donate and subscribe. And check out our simul stream on Sunday. Every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Central European Time, I host a serious simul, because I don't believe in bullet chess, and Blitz is barely enough time. We do a classical game on Sundays. You would never find moves the bot recommends. If you watch my stream, pay attention, and then start to play serious chess, you'd eventually find the bot moves. I'm getting better at finding bot moves. Look at that. 0 inaccuracy, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Perfecting the Kraken. Puzzles. I hate puzzles, but I like the endgame puzzles. I wonder if I just keep doing endgame puzzles, if they're gonna, like, ban me. Sorry, you've done too many endgame puzzles. What? Wow. This is very counterintuitive. All I've got is a tempo. A little bit of space, but not much. Wow. I can't believe White is winning here. So it's got to be like edge him away from the pawn. King g3. You know, I move my king. It's got to be king g3. I don't want to spend my tempo now. King g3. What would I do though if like h5? Take, and king h4. And then take. So king g3. This has to be the move. The only way we can win is to go up to h4. We have to play king g3, then trade pawns and go and get to h4. And then he'll move his king, and we'll move our king, and move his king. And we push and we win based on space. Now we have to take. This is a little tricky because we get the opposition with king f5, but it's a big but. King f5, king e7, e5. Takes, king f7, king d6, king f6, king c6, king g5, king c5, king g4, king b5, h5. Well, anyway, my move has to be king f5. But I don't think like that's really the full solution. If black goes, you know, black has two moves here. We need to play this out more. This isn't the end of the puzzle, really. It's important we had this tempo move with c3. If king e7, what's the winning move? I looked at e5. Is it e5 or king g6? King g6, king e6. King h6, king e5. Okay, so that simply wins. If king e7, king g6, king e6, king h6. King e5, king g6. King e4, king f6, we win. If king g7, what about that? So king g7 is a better try. If I go up, I'm going to have to go up. If I play up, he plays king g6, and then if I go to d6, he goes to g5. And this is the variation that bothered me a little bit. This is not that easy, is it? What am I missing? So both moves win. This I was really unsure about this one. That's what I was looking at first. Oh yeah, his king ends up on g4. I thought that was arbitrary, but he's taking the pawn on g4. So that's why. He has to put his king on g4, and then I queen with check. That's the problem. So, for example, here, 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 h5, king moves, and then h4c. I'm queening with check, but wait. He's queening first. Oh no. He's queening first. Oh, so this isn't so simple, you know? That's what I was afraid of. I have to win a queen ending here. I'm only one pawn up in a queen ending. So that's not easy for like an amateur player to win. Or any player. Alright guys, let's get some more blitz challenges. Come on. Where's everybody today? Gather round, boys and girls. Oh. That's awkward. This is a stupid puzzle. Is it on easy mode or something? I think I have to trade queens. I think I have to take his pawn. And d6 isn't gonna win, is it? So I just go king e4 first. King e4, king f6, king f4. Do I play much 960? No. I do though wanna I don't enjoy playing 960 as much. I do want to say though that I think it's good. I think it's good for you. It's the only variant that I'm sure is good for you. But for me personally, it's like painful and I'm bad at it. I'm particularly bad at playing the opening stage. Oh my god, king e4 is wrong? What? What? Seriously? I don't understand. That means I have to go around the far side? I mean, what would the difference be between king c4 and king d4? There would be literally no difference there. So there'd be two solutions. I do not understand this puzzle. Wow. King e4 is not the answer. d6, king f6. Oh shit, it could be d6. d6 can't, but I looked at this at first. d6, king f6, king d4, king e6, king c5. That's a draw, man. Isn't it? Shit, maybe it's not. d6, king f6, king d4, king e6, king c5, king d7, king d5, and now he has to either sack the pawn or give way. So let's say he sacks the pawn, takes h4, g6, h3, g7, h2. He's freaking queening with check with my king on d5. So I think that chess 960 is good for you, but I refuse to play for a long time because I suck so bad at the openings. I probably would play if there was more arenas, But it's so rare that there's a Chess 960 tournament on lichess. There's like one a day or something. No, I think it's good for you, though. I like it. I like it. I don't play other variants. I would play Chess 960. I don't understand why I'm so bad in the opening stage of Chess 960. I'm like horrible. I always get a bad position. Always. What the hell is this puzzle? D6, King, wherever. What would be the difference between like King E3 and King? How could there be a difference between, let's say, King E3 and King E4? $1,700 in Chess 960 is not bad, though. You know, the ratings in Chess 960 are much lower. So if you're 1,700 in Chess 960, you have to be like 2,000 in normal. I mean, I'm like 2,100 in Chess 960. I think I got over 2,200, but I went back under. It doesn't matter. I don't care about ratings, but I just got frustrated playing Chess 960. I just felt like I didn't enjoy it as much as playing normal chess. Man, what is the solution? Why is King E4 not winning? King E4? I mean, if G5, I have to be winning. So, if King E4, King F6, King F4, I thought that was the end of it. What the heck? So it's King E4, King F7? Maybe. King E4, King F7. But either way, okay. King E4, King F6, King F4, King E7. King G5, King D6, King G6, King D5, King H5, King E5, King G6 were winning. So, I thought this is just winning. King E4, King F6, King F4. What's he gonna do? You know? I don't understand. What am I missing? King E4. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Chess 960. But I still like normal chess better. Yeah, this is not the solution. Damn. So can I just play King D4? That's not the solution. Then King C4? That's crazy. Okay, that's officially crazy. Dude, that's nuts. That is nuts. What the beep? King C4 is the solution? What, is my pawn going this way or something? I mean, how the heck would that matter? So it's not like the G-pawn's going to queen with check or something. King C4 is the solution. Whoa. But I mean, I can't imagine what difference it could make. Am I going to play King B5? Seriously? That's nuts. There's no reason to play King B5. You the solution. Yeah, I got the first move. What the? That's crazy. Oh man, it is. It's some kind of triangulation. Holy shit. King C4. So you have to kind of like... That's mind-boggling. King C4, King F7, and now King D4. And the point is, if King F6, you have King C5. Well, that's tough, man. But anyway, I want to see just why my solution doesn't work. So King E4. Yeah. King e4. King f6. King f4. Oh no. So I missed king f7. I missed this. That he can come back. Yeah, that's like something I would probably do in a tournament game. Do you enjoy Queen's Gambit? Well, I mean, it was cool that they promoted chess. I know that Nona wasn't happy. She sued them for a lot of money. I don't know how much she got for their like misstatement about her or whatever. Some kind of misstatement. Oh yeah. When you're like an old Georgian pensioner, you probably could use a few $1,000,000. So this is crazy. Nice puzzle though. Yeah, I missed this. This is my problem. I missed this. That he has this defense. King e4, king f6, king f4, king f7. And then he takes the opposition with king g7. In order to win, I have to play d6, and then he gets back in time after d7, king e7, king takes, king takes, king takes, king here or here. And I'm not in time to cut him off. King f8. Very nice. Alright, we're not getting any challenges today. I don't know what's going on. Last week, we had a lot of challenges. This week, none. I only guessed that my stream title sucks or something. Nobody wants to play. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if this will fly. Because I am a migrant international master. But they'll probably like block the stream title. Although it's just a totally this is a totally facetious stream title. Migrant international master eating pets and taking blitz challenges. Those pets are tasty. Non-masters? Non-masters. The less masters, the better. There goes my 2600 puzzle rating. That puzzle sucked. This has to be fairly straightforward. Wow. Hey. Strange. We're down a rook. But supposedly we're still winning. Check. Check. And then, aha. Yeah, that's... Let's see. Check, check. I don't like that. Yes, you can challenge me, but you must have more than 100 rated games and challenge me to 5+5 casual. Where's everybody today? It's so random. Like last Friday was good. I had to keep streaming for like 3 hours because there were so many challenges, and now nobody's here. It's so weird. Well, I think my new stream title will change everything. I don't want to do the same. I can do the same puzzle again? That's cheating. They're giving me the same puzzle again. No, I can't do the same puzzle again. That's cheating. This is just straight up cheating. Yeah. They knew that I already did that puzzle. No? Yeah, I didn't get credit for it. Ooh, this looks like an easy one. Just when you think it's an easy one, it's not. I'm a little worried about F5. So F5, G5, King D5, game over. F5, take, King E3, King C5, game over. So after F5, how does white even attempt to get the opposition? Yeah, good luck with that. F5, G5, King D5 resigns. F5, take. What's he going to play? King E2. Take, King E2. And if King D5, King D3. But F5, take, King E2, King C5. I think F5's got to be. Yeah, now it has to be King C5. He can't take the opposition. And I'm winning on any move. King C5, King E3 has diagonal opposition. But then I have King C4 and there's just no move. Easy. I don't know if there's a name for that. You know, that's not diagonal opposition. That's not. It's funny because he can get the diagonal opposition here. You know, King E3. But he just runs out of space. King E3, King C4, King E2, King D4. It's over. Anyway, no challenges, no problem. This migrant international master will migrate to lesson time. Let's see. Clearance, X-ray attack, endgame. Oh, it looks like I'm best at clearance. After 75% solved, 12 played. Oh, that's in the last 30 days. Let's take a look at 90 days. 22 played. I'm not doing a lot of puzzles. It only goes 90 days? What's that about? Quiet move. I'm good at quiet moves. Damn, is anybody here? What's wrong with you people? Are you watching like Blitz? I mean Bullet? Bullet streams. Zen Chess is playing. But not me. Let's watch Zen Chess. Nice knight he's got there on F5. Zen Chess is one of the regulars that comes to my stream. But Black's position is very sound. Everything's in order except for that knight on F5. He should play King H7 and try to eject said knight. If I were Black, like the first thing I would do would be King G7 and get it the hell out of there before it does any like permanent damage. He doesn't seem to care though. Okay, Black's focusing on this. He's gonna live with that knight on F5. Well, white has F4, but now the A pawn's hanging. We're losing the A pawn. It's an apex predator. Damn. I hope Zen Chess doesn't know we're watching him. Probably made him nervous. King H1. Well, now we got the center. D4. Yeah, baby. Let's go with the D4. It's there for a reason. Damn, he just sacked an exchange. Was that necessary? Oh, it was defended. Okay, yeah, d4 didn't matter. Alright. Yeah, this isn't good. Teto, Mongolia. Oof. See, rule number 1, don't challenge people who are like 2400 in Blitz with 70 games and three rated rapid games at 1,000. That's not a good sign, dude. How did he get this opponent? Wow. Rook takes d5? Damn, dude. That's a nice tactic. So he just played 2 rapid games and he's rated 1,000. Interesting. I want to see how this guy is rated 1,000 in rapid games. Check this out. You guys 2400? He hung a pawn, then hung a knight, and resigned. Strange. Huh. Anyway. Alright, guys. Dormitron. No, I just find it suspicious when people are 1,000 in rapid. Here's another interesting game that Zenchess's opponent played. D5. And then C5. So that's really a drug move. I mean, this is like a straight up beginner. So it must be like his little brother playing on his account. You get that a lot. People maybe sharing an account with someone else. It's his 5-year-old brother, probably. Teto Oblak. It's like a roof window. I don't know, guys. Stream not successful today. If I had known nobody was going to show up, I wouldn't have bothered to have a stream. Anyway, I don't care. I gotta go soon. Okay, learn, study, puzzles. I'll just keep doing puzzles. Easy peasy. The easier the better. Politics master. That's what we need. So b5 check, king takes, king takes. And now black needs a good move, but what is it? On almost any move, we'll play c6. On virtually every move, we'll play c6. So b5 check, king takes, and any move we play c6, like king a4, c6, that doesn't work. So okay, b5 check, king takes d5, king a4. That's the only move. King a4. We can't play. So this is interesting. b5 check, king takes d5, king a4, and now if c6 takes, king b3 draws. So b5 check, king takes d5, king a4. On the other hand, we don't have any other way to win. This is like only move. And this is the trick. How many people got this puzzle wrong? You know what I mean? Lots of them. Because they're all impatient and they played king takes d5. They didn't bother to check for another move. And king d5, black draws with king a4. It looks like white's winning, but he's not. Only king a4, right? King d5, king a5, c6, pawn takes, and black's lost. He needs a4 What if a6, for example? King takes, king a6, c6 takes, king a7. Yeah, we're winning. It's only king a4, but this is the point. The secret move. Yeah, right, that was easy. Guys, why are we not getting any viewers or challenges today? I don't understand what's going on. Nobody loves me. Why does nobody love me? I mean, I know it's early, and I haven't been doing enough. I guess I don't do enough daytime streams. But I mean, seriously, why would anybody like watch these other losers playing bullet chess? Live stream of weak players playing live, or, you know, whatever. Or you want to do another puzzle? Grinding 2700. Easy. Better pawn structure. I don't imagine we're winning with king g5. And I don't think like walking over to the queen side is going to work, because we'll have like a4. So it has to be king e5. Now this may not be that easy. It's tempting to play d4. That could be the king over on the other side. Non-master chess. Am I still logged on? This is like literally... Wow. I don't know, man. This is the end of my daytime streams, I think. Alright. G5 makes the most sense. He has to move his king. And we have a tempo too. So G5, King E2, King E4, we win. He can defend after G5. How? G5, King F2, King E4, King E2, C4. G5, King E2, King E4, King D2. There's a problem with G5, King E2, King E4, King D2. Apparently. So it could be G6. No. That's crazy. Wow. Only C4 wins. Oh man, that's pretty rough. I'm disheartened. Watch International Master not be able to solve puzzles. Wow, I only lost 1 point? That must be like the highest difficulty or something. I'm 2618 and I lost 1 point. No? G6, G5, take, king F5, H5, take, king F5, G5, take, and I can't make progress. It has to be G6. Damn it. How? How is it G5? This is crazy. H5? No way. Oh my god, it was H5. I got it on the third try. You can't challenge me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That must have been a super hard puzzle if I lost 1 point. Hard to classify these as endgame puzzles. Oh, Nefidov is here. Alright. Alright, now we got a challenge. What are we gonna do? I've been playing all E4 all the time lately. I don't want to face the freaking Slav either. No question about that. But let's try something different. Bro Dude Maximus. Or Dude Bro Maximus. The Nefidov with a cutting edge Bishop E7. I want to just control the center. That's all we're trying to do here. Nothing fancy. Bishop E3. So I could castle queenside. I'm gonna castle queenside. Am I crazy? Yeah. Wait a minute. If I castle queenside, I have problems with the G4. So we can't do that yet. First, I have to ensure that that's not going to happen. Can I get some insurance? Is D5 a problem? Not sure. Yes. Make Nefidov think for himself. That's what we're doing here. No regurgitating opening lines that you've memorized. We're making you think for yourself. Now again, Castle's queenside isn't forced. But it does make a lot of sense because we pressure this. There will be some risk to my king because black is castled opposite sides. But I'm not sure knight e5 worries me that much. The battle lines are drawn. Rook e8. A defensive move of sorts. You're just trying to face off against my queen here. So h4. If knight h5, queen f2, defending h4, and the g3 square. Chess. Uh-huh. Okay. I think that knight c4 is a legit threat. It's a lot of queen moves, isn't it? My other idea was to play my knight to h3 and f4. Bring it on, bro. Watch out for bishop takes a7, Nefyadov. You didn't see bishop takes a7. My whole plan was based on bishop takes a7. Very, very dangerous threat. Now there he's defending a7 now. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a problem. Because black can actually, like, it looks like black can actually take my pawn on a2. Shoot. Bamboo shoots. a3, b5. So we officially have a problem here, Houston. Well, pawns are just pawns, right? Pawns are pawns too. Huh. Rook d4 doesn't really cut it. It's incredible. And I have no effective way to defend against the devastating threat of bishop takes a2. And if I have no way to defend against it, I should just not bother. So what should I do? Knight f4, bishop a2. There's a possibility of a3, b5, bishop d2. I'm not sure if that would really be that effective. Rook d4, b5, a3, b5, pretty much anything b5, king b1, b5, b5 any. So I think I'm just going to give him the pawn. Interesting. 2110. Oh, it's not blitz. You know, it's strange. It's strange to me that 5 plus 5 is rapid. You know, it shouldn't be rapid. I think that's kind of really stupid. What's 5 plus 4? Is that blitz? Like 5 plus 4 is blitz, but 5 plus 5 is rapid? I don't think that 5 plus 5 should be considered rapid. It's too fast for rapid. I don't know how they correlate that. Unbelievable. Just simply unbelievable. Unbelievable play. I mean, in terms of speed, accuracy by Black. And a line he never ever faced in his life, he plays almost perfectly with Black. His timing was perfect. This rook e8 move, it looked too slow. After bishop e6, I don't have a good move. Queen f2 is too slow because of c6, queen a5. Unbelievable. So king over, b5. I just can't defend. That's crazy. Everything worked by one tempo. He's just lucky. B3, queen a3 check. Yeah. We're gonna make a run for it, I guess. He's not really renowned as a strong blitz and bullet player, but Rapid is way up there, 2100. But I think he has a personal vendetta against me because I was making fun of Mordor and the orcs. Okay, he can't play bishop f6. But he can play other strong moves. I am threatening something here. d5 doesn't work. I mean, maybe it's not that easy. I'm threatening to trap his queen. His knight c5? No. Well, obviously he has queen a5, check queen a4. Getting his queen out of there. But my king is somewhat safe for the moment now. There's a big improvement over where we were before. He saw the mate. Now we're in an endgame down a pawn. He's very good at endgames too. I should think about offering a draw. Doesn't want to draw. Oh, he wanted to draw. Okay. Took the draw. He's only up a pawn. Obviously he's better. But I'm hanging on. He failed to put me away. Had me on the ropes there. No, I hate when the games are decided by time pressure. What the hell happened? Shit. Damn, I'm playing like Tom Chuck. D6 is a new move. I didn't like D6. Queen e2 unprovoked is the best. Wow. So this has actually been played. Oh, knight e5 is the engine move. Check this out. Surprise! He would never find the b5 though. Nefedov doesn't do like, he doesn't do speculative sacrifices. Knight e5 is engine, new move, and now queen e2. The computer finds b5. I mean, it's a very thematic move, but it's not something that he would play without more time to calculate or something. You know, that looks like a speculative pawn sack. So Nefedov just finds rook e8. But you could have played bishop e6 right away. That's what I expected. You know something I missed though, boys and girls, which turns out to be very important. It's going to come up on the next move. If I ever play this again, Nedog, welcome. I've only got like 10 minutes and I gotta go. Maybe one more game if we have time for one more challenge. But interestingly, Nefedov, okay, this is like a slight inaccuracy. I don't know if h4 is bad. Peter hates it. He thinks I should play f4. What do I do after knight to g4 though? e5? What's the point? Bishop d4. Okay, this is very, very subtle. But anyway. h4 question mark. But why? See, I didn't want my like queen on the line with his rook here, so I thought it made sense to put my queen on f2, and I was joking about taking this pawn. But you know, if his threat ends up being c6 and queen a5, then maybe I should have put my queen on e1, it turns out. So, not queen f2, because he's threatening like knight c4. But queen e1, ironically, was better than queen f2. The system has to be perfected. Queen f2 is inaccurate, and now he finds engine best move, and then another engine best move, and then I have no choice but to give him the pawn. Anything else would just be worse. I had to give him the pawn. I have no compensation for losing this pawn. And I'm in deep shit, basically. Very deep shit. The computer doesn't like me taking his bishop. So I'm virtually lost. He needs to play d5 now, which makes a lot of sense. So this was a mistake, and after this, and this, I'm hanging on. So basically like one inaccuracy from Nefedov. Oof. 89% accuracy. Better than me. Impressive. Guys, last game. I can't say this name. Jenna Mankatur. There was also another challenger, but their challenge keeps disappearing. So, I guess my stream starts too early. We start to get viewers around 2:30. There it is. Keegan Bilge. Maybe I'll have time for that, but that's totally the max. I don't know if I'll have time for another game. That will be absolute max. Now I got 2 more challenges. That's not happening. What am I doing? Unless these games are very short, I gotta go. You guys waited too long to come. I'll play the Sicilian. I normally like to play a6 there. Ah. Oh no. Now, this isn't as dangerous with the knight on c3. Well, I don't think bishop b5 check is ever really dangerous, but let's say it's not as... White doesn't have as many options with the knight on c3. Nefedov, good game. Nedog, don't play 5+3 casual on your phone, okay? That's the worst time control. Immediately I got a cheater yesterday on my phone trying to play 5+3 is the worst. This is very close to 5+3. My opponent is playing like Chess Network. This is obviously Chess Network's Smurf account. No. Alright. We lost Kagan Bilge. Bilgewater. Any good dreams last night, Nedog? Are you there? What time is it there? Oh. 8 a.m. in the office. It's totally equal. I got nothing. Literally nothing. I like how his screen name is a snail. Because he is very slow. White might be better here. Next game. I apologize for this game. That should have upset me. He made me like hate chess. Playing so well. Unbelievable. So I start getting all these challenges like at 3 o'clock, man. I gotta go. I sat here for like an hour with nobody challenging me, having to do puzzles, and then people start challenging me when I have to go. I'm just streaming at the wrong time, apparently. Gotta go to work. Cats play chess very well. Well, before you cook them. After you cook them and eat them, you know, then they don't play so well, in my experience. We gotta follow. I'm within striking distance of 10,000 followers on Twitch because I love these milestones so much. I'm only in it for the fame. I only started playing chess for fame and money, so obviously. Yeah, Friday. I've been sick for 4 weeks. Only. Now G3. G3. Are you trying to play F4? Because I just made it easier for you if you are. Yeah, I don't mind. If you want to play F4, that's completely up to you. What's your favorite brand of vacuum cleaner? No, dog? Get the feeling this guy likes exchanging pieces. The Dyson sphere. You don't think he likes exchanging pieces, do you guys? This guy is like literally a vacuum inventor or something. I'm not sure King H7 is a good idea, by the way. All he's doing is like trying to trade off all the pieces, literally. So exciting. God, man. You've been watching Chess Network, haven't you? Plays stuff like this crap. You know, E4, and then Bishop e5 in the Sicilian and trade everything. Ugh. This is brutal. If I was more inspired, I would have come up with something more interesting. Queen h5. An uncharacteristically aggressive move from my opponent. This time control is too long, isn't it, guys? I agree. For this kind of position, it is. It is. It's painful. It's actually painful to play this time control. Well, at least my bishop has a square. If e5, I can go to f8. Well, that's fortunate. One mistake and any winning chances are out the window. If I play queen c6, he'd be trading queens in a flash there. Again, get out your Dysons. Our hero likes vacuum cleaners. Can I really have any chances of winning this? Wow. Okay. Well, all my pawns are on the right color. Yeah, that's debatable, right? I don't know. Check. This game is painful. I hate when if it gets down to increment, even with all my pawns on the right color and all the white's pawns on the wrong color, it's probably still a dead draw. Probably, it doesn't hurt him that his queen controls the open file. It's totally symmetrical. Painful. There may be ways I could win. We're gonna see about it. Wow, that's a surprise. A little bit of a surprise. Now if I play g5, h5, g5, g5 take with the bishop. Okay. Yeah, I don't want my pawns to get stuck on dark squares. So maybe if he takes, I take with the bishop. So I think we have chances here now. It may still be a draw. First things first. What if I isolate his pawn? Well, it's not isolated. Take, take, king up, king up, king up. Take, take, king up, king up, king up, king up. King up. King up, king up, king up. We have multiple options. Multiple options. I can go both ways. So I can go that way, that away. You see? So take, take. Oh no. This might be a mistake. Now he has king f3. Might be a mistake, but it might not. Have you seen my vacuum cleaner? Let's make sure our pawns are on the correct sort of color here. Yes, here. If I break with f6, Yeah, I think this is our last game for today, guys. I'm sorry, this was too long. I gotta go. You guys gonna have to show up earlier next time if you want to play. I apologize, but we're out until whenever. He found that. Is A5 a bad move? Probably not, right? Oh. Okay. Here. Huh. I wonder about this. This is quite interesting. Wow. We could... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Do I have B4 there? Oh, maybe. Do I have it now? B4 takes, bishop takes, B5 takes. The sphere. So if I take, you push, and you queen. But I can go here. You could check that with your Dyson sphere. What a move. What? Wow, this guy is unusual opponent. He seems, in some ways, surprisingly good, and in some ways surprisingly bad. Puts all of his pawns on the wrong color. Now, he's only left with one on the wrong color. Damn. What about bishop d4 there? Wow. This is bizarre, to say the least. Bizarre, dude. Bizarre. Bizarro. Unbelievable defense from a guy who doesn't even know how to put his pawns on the right color in an endgame, right? He's going to defend like perfectly with no time. What? A mistake? I'm starting to think it was a computer or something. Jesus. Wow. What a game. Anyway, that's the last one for today. So even the final position is a draw. Because I blundered with bishop d4. Hard to believe. Holy shit. I have to play bishop e5 or I'm not winning. Wow. That's insane. He resigned here. Kind of surprising as well. Alright. Weird game. Get out your vacuum cleaners, guys. I gotta go. Your opponent actually was stocking fish in Norway. He blundered. Sure did. He's a drawing position. I had a lot of chances in this game. It looks like. So this exchange was a mistake. I should have played king up, and then on king f3 I have g4 check, forcing him to go to e3, and then h5. This was way better. I would have fixed a lot more pawns on dark squares. Alright guys, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.